Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Jeff again, coming to you from the Mindcrack server. And yet again, it's morning. It's the morning after I have gone to work. Not the fire station this time, but just straight up work. And I am pretty tired. I actually did an impromptu recording with the WDWK podcast guys that was completely unexpected because I planned on coming home, recording this episode, and then getting some sleep, and that's not exactly the way it's going to go. So I'm running pretty low on the sleep, but that's okay. I still had some things I needed to do here. So we are going to continue on and do those. What I'm doing right now is I went around the corner from where I was at. Turned out it jumped into a kind of an area that I had been pretty close to before, but there's still a lot left on this cave. I want to dig my way back out to the main surface, and I think I'm going to set up a little base on that like island that I've been pretty much around in this cave system. But in order to do that, do I have any normal coal? I do not have normal coal. I should grab normal coal. I'm using silk touch pick. That was dumb. Just so I can make some more torches because I'm about to run out. So what can I get rid of? I can go like this. This will be a start. There we go. I'll keep those, I guess, and get rid of those two worth it. Two signs, I guess, aren't worth it. Let's do that. I guess the workbench wouldn't be worth it either. Whatever. Whatever. This is fine. I'm trying to make my way back up because I went around the corner and picked up some obsidian so that I can make another nether portal and see if I can link my own little island to a nether portal. As you can hear, there's lots of zombies and stuff because there's lots of areas still to explore in this cave. I got to be careful when I'm digging straight up. But I wanted to take like a small break from this cave and maybe go put a little shelter up on that island or something fun like that. So I figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride to get back up there. Many people have been commenting in the last couple of videos about my new intro, and lots of positive reviews on the new intro. I want to let you guys know that that is actually not a new intro. It is an old intro. It's an intro I used right before switching over to the one that you guys have all come to grown and love, that Angry Lemon made with the dubstep. I just figured it was time to just change it up slightly because the dubstep's been there for quite a while, and it's a little bit lengthy of an intro, but I like it so much that I like to use it, but I figured I would just, you know, switch it up a little bit. I did find that kind of funny that people thought it was brand new, but if you go back and look at some of my videos from, you know, mid-season 4 Mindcrack, that was definitely one of my, one of the intros that I used for a little while on there. But that being the case, network issues with my VPS have been resolved. They've been resolved in a very interesting way. Is that clay? How close am I to getting to the... Okay, I'm probably under the ocean right now. That's probably why. I forgot, all these torches are going to get, like, burned out, aren't they? Yeah, there's the ocean. There is the ocean. Coming in, pouring in over top of me. Let's see if I can do this. Ugh. Come on, let's get out of here. Okay, I'm not even that far from the surface this time. And... ooh, I'm way closer to the other island. I'm kind of... oh, no, there's my island base. See, this is the island that I wanted to make this base at. This is going to work out beautifully. There we go. Look at this. So that's going to lead me back down to where I still know there's a lot more cave going on. And I can come over here to where I have my little smeltery and all set up and actually get the smeltery going. That'll work out pretty well. I could make a little house. I could dig my way into this island. I'm not sure. But either way, back to what I was talking about. The network has been, or my server is back up and running. Strangely, I talked to some people. Oh, look at you, witch. Look at you guys just spawning in there as well. I talked to some people, you know, in the Mindcrack server, and I was talking to Badge specifically, and he actually suggested, he said, if you really can't get any resolution, why don't you try to get a social media resolution out of them and like let them know that you're not just some, you know, average Joe, you know, guy who would mean nothing to them if they just pissed off, because companies will do that. If they don't think you can really do them harm and they just decide they want to, you know, cut you loose, they will just do so. If you can show them that you got kind of a presence, a stronger presence, they might think twice before they cut you loose. So I made a tweet about it, you know, with telling them that I was, oh geez, you scared the crap out of me, Rabbit. Telling them that I was basically wanted them to get working on the issue of a wrongfully suspended server. I don't know if that's what did it or not, but I got a response later in the day stating that they reinstated my VPS. They took the suspension off. Now, I told you before, the suspension was on there for wrongful, or excuse me, for network abuse, which I think was completely wrongful, because I don't know what I would have been doing on this server that was network abuse. I explained that to them in the tickets, like, I don't know why you think this network abuse. This picture that you showed me, that you sent to me to prove the network abuse, literally shows 3 different connections at some point throughout the server's life to IP addresses in Oregon. I think, is that how you say it? Oregon? Everybody was mad at me for saying Oregon last time. So basically letting them know I don't have any idea why this would be construed as network abuse, because I don't even know what you're showing me, let alone, I think there's something wrong because there's nobody in Oregon that connects to this server, so I'm not really sure what you're looking for. So basically letting them know that, look, I have no idea why it's network abuse. I have no idea what else I can do differently about this thing. You probably got hacked. Can I get a new IP address because you probably got hacked? Oh, I could have just cut these up. And he writes me back, he lifted the suspension and straight up said, I have lifted the suspension, but please stop whatever it is that is causing the network abuse. This is what the guy tells me. Stop doing whatever's causing the network abuse. I have lifted the suspension. Not sure how that's exactly helpful, because I don't know what's causing the network abuse. I don't know why you construed it as network abuse. I straight up told you I have no idea how to read this file that you sent to me. Oh, look at this. I already have these. I have no idea how to read this file that you sent to me because you didn't give me a big enough snapshot of what's actually going on to know what's actually going on. And he really puts it back in my hands and just basically says, look, I opened it back up for you, but you need to stop whatever it is that was causing the problem that we suspended you for in the first place. I don't know why you suspended me in the first place. That's... So either way, I got it back. The first thing I did was go on and download the map, because I wanted to make sure that if I turn back on and my server's been hacked in some way, shape, or form, and they're going to just basically like start using my server again for, I don't know if something got installed on it that made the network traffic really heavy, if it was being used as a proxy. I have no idea, because I don't know what was going on with it. And I figured if they turn it back on and whatever stuff is still on there is still like hijacked or whatnot, then it's still just going to keep happening. So the first thing I did was loaded up the map and then shut the server down. I downloaded the map, shut the server down. So then I took a couple hours and I reloaded up the map when I had a chance, copied everything I had off of it, which was very, very, very little. So that only took like 10 minutes to copy all the stuff off of it, because it was literally a Minecraft folder. And the way that I run all my Minecraft stuff through, you know, special, you know, SH files and things like that. So they're all one command. I can load up a bunch of different, you know, maps at once if I want to make sure I had that all configured and ready. And then I rebuilt the server using a different operating system so that it would wipe it completely clean and start the thing back over. So I did that. The map is up and running again. The Merry Gamer and I should be able to finish it. However, I still unfortunately have absolutely no idea what it was that caused them to consider it network abuse in the first place. So I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but at least I do have a backup of the map at this point if it does happen again. So that is good news. That's happening. Oh, crap. It is back up and running. So thank you guys for the concern and support in asking me about that. But I think we have come to a resolution. I just hope it stays to a resolution. I don't want to. I would rather not lose the server. It's cheap. It's good. It works for me. I just wish I knew what was going on and what was the problem in the first place that they think that I'm abusing their network in some way. Because the funny thing is, I looked at all my statistics, and for my bandwidth usage, I have used 1% of my allotted bandwidth. I've used 5% of the allotted hard drive space. Crap. That's a weird thing. That's a zombie. How long has he been waiting for somebody to come through a portal for? That's kind of funny. So this is BTC's portal. Not that that's really that big of a deal, but when I go back through this would normally take you to the which it probably still will. Actually, yeah, so it still will. So I didn't screw him up at all, which is good. Look how good that thing's coming along. It is so almost completely uncovered. It just means that I'm going to have to swim my way back out to my island, and I would have to do some portal, you know, stuff in the... So that's his other portal. That's this portal, and my thing, I'm going to have to do some swimming. Which direction? Is it this way? Is that it that I can see very slightly in the water down there? I think that is, but I can't remember exactly which direction I came out of here. Yeah, it's this way. So I can do some portal readjusting so I can have that island as my own private island and go build a house and stuff over there so I can keep exploring that cave. I don't know if it's really necessary or worth it because I don't know how long I'm going to actually stay out in this area, but I might. It does look like kind of a cool area. So, but either way, yeah, I use so little of my bandwidth and things like that. I don't know how you can consider it network abuse, especially when it's domestic stuff, unless he thinks I'm hosting illegal files on it, which you could easily tell that I'm not hosting illegal files. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea, but as of now, issue is resolved. I will keep you guys updated if that changes again. So, that being said, this is a huge desert over here. It is a huge desert. Like I said, I think... Whoa. I got really stuck in here. Like I said, I think it's going to be really funny if there's actually like a, you know, temple right there that nobody's explored yet because we've been so focused on... I've been on this area with the air pockets, and BTC's been dealing with the underground temple and whatnot. I really should just stop and make a boat. Man, it's so funny because when you link up portals correctly, like they'll let this be a lesson to you in the Minecraft world. If you link up portals correctly between the overworld and the nether, you can have portals like PTC and I have, like on the ski hill and in his base next to the ski hill, and portals in the nether that still link up right if you do it right. This is a significant distance away from that other portal, way farther than our portals between the ski hill and his base, and they're all linking to the same one because they weren't like made specifically to ensure that there wasn't an issue with them. So if you're ever working on a multiplayer server, at least with your initial portals when everybody's going to be relatively close to one area, make sure you go through and make it in the right spot so you don't have problems like I had last season with Anders, and Anders getting upset that I hijacked his portal even though it was just based on the way that they were like done in the nether. So you can easily fix that stuff. Just keep that as a note to everybody. But looking at this, like, look how cool of an area. I got an island with bunnies. If I build like a house up here, I can get rid of all these trees, flatten this out, make like a little house, and have it like just overlooking the ocean with its own little beach. This is definitely Jeff's island. I'm gonna like this as my island. Now, unfortunately for you guys though, today's episode is definitely going to be a shorter and probably less exciting to you guys than the episodes have been as of late. Are you serious? So you know I found these before. I'm going to go claim this one as my own. You know I found these before. I found BTC's his underwater temple and fortress. I found it on a video a long time ago, right when we took the world border off. You can go look at that video and see that I'm not lying to you when I say that. I also found a second one, which I think... Oh, I have a boat on me. I've had a boat on me this whole time. Are you serious? Oh, you guys must be so mad. And I knew they were relatively close to each other. I didn't realize they were this close to each other, because I don't know if you guys could just see what I saw in the distance, but right here... Look at this. Yet another underwater temple. I could probably put a nether portal on this temple and have the nether connections be the exact same how close together these things are. Look at it. It's all the guardians, the evil guardians. This one I definitely want to claim as my own. Not really, because other people can do really cool stuff with it. But... we could have, like, wars on these things. And then OMG Chad, like, tore apart an entire one already because of the fact that he's building a bunch of stuff with it. So there's a lot of these that must spawn in the world. So hopefully BTC's got his hands full and doesn't want to come take over this one too, because I wouldn't mind doing some stuff with it or trying something fun. I know a lot of people are probably going to go over to BTC's video after this and be like, BTC, there's one right over here. Keep in mind, I'm the one that discovered it. I see it. I see it. Anyways, guys, it doesn't really matter if other people want to do cool stuff with it. But I would love to, like, co-op with them if we want to try to take that portal on, or that underwater temple on in some way, shape, or form. And if not, I could probably go find another one. But I'd rather get some of those bricks for myself, just for future building, because I think it'd be cool. But I have nothing specifically planned for them right now. So if there's a need for them by another Mindcracker, I have no problem sharing the wealth. But anyways, guys, I have to end this episode. I'm kind of going a little bit crazy with the sleep deprivation, and I have to be back at work in a couple hours. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.